GrustleMedia.com.
Y'all know what time it is.
If y'all
Here
don't
he
know,
comes.
y'all better ask somebody.
Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn. Oh, he's fresh, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey?
Hey, this is Steve Harvey, everybody, and if you haven't heard, I am back on the radio. You heard me, all over the country. All you got to do is call the Premier Radio Network. That's right, me and Premier, or Premier and I, however you choose to say it, have gotten together and formed a conglomerate, a radio conglomerate sweeping the nation, scaring the children to bejesus. It's syndicated, baby. I start my show off with an uplifting gospel number, and the show is loaded with benchmarks, such as, here's the email bag, everybody. If you want to email us, go to steveharvey.com, press on the email bag. Hey, Steve and crew, I just wanted to tell you, and Tommy, I had a good time this Saturday. I might have laughed so hard that I couldn't even breathe. When I left the show, my head hurt, my face hurt, and I had a headache.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it was a wonderful time. I just wanted to pack up and move right next door to you so I could just have a daily pick-me-up. Steve, you are so funny, and I can't even describe it. Love you and God bless.
Here's Jackie with Jackie Jules.
Hey, everybody, listen. What is a way that we can celebrate the unsung heroes in our community? Those women out there whom all of us have in our lives that we could not be successful. We would not be here without our mothers, our sisters, men, your wives, spouses, those women who support you and just do extraordinary things against incredible odds in their lives. And so we came up with Jackie's Jewels, the jewels of the community. We will call and congratulate Mamie Sally. Good morning. It's Steve Harvey, Jackie Reid, and Thomas Miles with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. And we are calling to congratulate you as the winner of Jackie's Jewels. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Today's top 10.
Today's top 10
are the top 10 signs that you got
what?
Funky breath.
Woo!
Top 10 ways to tell you got funky breath. Number 10.
Number 10.
You call in a shout out to the radio station and knock us off the air for a week. Number 9.
Number 9.
Every time you exhale through your mouth, your teeth bend forward. Top 10 ways to tell you got funky breath. Number 8.
Number 8.
You whisper in a girl's ear, it swells and falls off. Thomas tips. He think he's sexy now.
Yes, he does.
Oh, ladies. How my ladies doing out there?
We're fine, Tommy.
Want your feet done?
Cool. Nephew Tommy went to church yesterday. Ain't go too well for me. Tommy wrote a tip on it. Today's title is, Lady, your big hat is blocking my blessings. Once again, lady, your big hat is blocking my blessings. Now, Tommy at the church, I'm trying to get all into it. They didn't put the new congregational hymn up on the screens that's on each side of the pulpit. I can't see it. I can't even try it. I don't know the song because this lady's hat is in my way. Lady, your big hat is blocking my blessing. Then they put the reading of the scripture up on the screens. I can't read it, and then I can't hear it because her hat is blocking sound. Lady, your big hat is blocking my blessings. Here go the tip. If you got a hat, sit in the hat section.
What?
The back right corner. Get back there with the rest of the mothers of the church and show off your hat.
Strawberry letter 23 for today. Subject, long lost love. This is a long one, so stick with me. Dear Steve, 10 years ago, I met and fell in love with a great man. He was everything that any woman would ever want. Well, I guess because I was so young and didn't realize what I had, I cheated on him. I felt so bad after the fact that instead of talking with him about it and seeing if he could ever forgive me, I just completely broke up with him. I know that he was heartbroken because the breakup was a bitter one and it took weeks for him to completely stop calling. I stood my ground, though, and never told of my affair. Only that I no longer loved him, even though I did. Well, about 3 years ago, he got in contact with me and said that he hated how things ended, and if nothing else, he wanted us to be friends. Since then, we've talked frequently on the phone, giving each other advice, sharing laughs, and also going to lunch once in a while. Well, Steve, this is my problem. All those old feelings for him that I thought were gone are resurfacing. I don't know if it's because they never truly went away or because I've fallen in love with him all over again. I just know that they are here and growing strong each day. This is where my dilemma lies. Do I take the chance and tell him of my feelings? Should I tell him the real reason we broke up in the first place or the first time? And how do I know if he just wants us to remain friends or possibly have something more? Steve, this guy really means a lot to me, and I don't want to take a leap into a pool of love and then drown. Please help. Signed, In Love with the One That Got Away. Well, in love with the one that got away. Here's what I think you should do. I think that you should definitely take a chance and get back together with this man. It seems like you really have strong feelings for him. And even though you don't know exactly how he feels about you, it seems like he does have some feelings for you, and you should at least explore it and see where it could lead you. Maybe he feels the same way you do.
Here's the strawberry letter. Well, let's take this letter from the top. Here we go. She had an affair on this guy, and here's the killer. I felt so bad after the fact that instead of talking with him about it and seeing if he could ever forgive me, I just completely broke up with him. This belies and underlines the fact that she said early in the letter, I was so young and didn't realize what I had. Well, you young too now. If you thinking you can go to a man and just openly confess you have had an affair.
Talk.
Listen to me. Them ain't no words.
Say that again right there.
Ever want to have come out your lips to now, man, that I know. Now.
Hey, y'all, every Wednesday we're going to bring on an African-American that's currently making history and want to show ourselves in a positive light over this radio show that we are making contributions today. It wasn't just the people in our past, even though they paved the way and they deserve all of the credit for where we are today. And on the phone right now is one of the true pioneers in American history. He's the founder of BET. He's the first African-American owner of an NBA franchise, the Charlotte Bobcats. He is a role model to me, somebody I look at and that I pattern my business behavior after, and he is just a great brother. Please welcome Mr. Bob Johnson.
Good morning, Steve. How you doing, man?
Bob, how you doing, man? You good?
I'm doing great, Steve. Good morning to you and everybody who's out there listening, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only Tyler Perry. Woo! TP.
What's going on, man?
What's up, money?
We got a special guest on the phone. Please, y'all, put your hands together, show your love for Mariah Carey.
Good morning.
Mimi? Are we close enough for me to call you Mimi?
Of course we are, darling.
Lord have mercy. My closing remarks today, I guess these remarks will be a little bit different from my closing remarks normally. I just want to say something in an advisory capacity, I guess, is that we, as the people who listen to this show, and I would imagine that the vast majority who listen to this show are minorities. We have all types of people who listen, but the vast majority are minorities. We understand that. All of the diaries and surveys say that. So in particular, what we're trying to do on this show is to bring out some important subjects that matter to us. And when it comes to finance, I understand it a lot better than I used to. See, I've spent the majority of my life living check to check, struggling, a large part of my life with no checks. Horrific credit. I did not understand money, investments, or anything. But you can teach yourself these things.
and read some things that can help you elevate yourself, help you elevate your children, help you elevate your family. If your husband ain't down with it, then learn it yourself and get him down with it. If you ain't got no man and you're a single mother, educate yourself. Stop reading some of the materials that are doing nothing for you and spend some time reading materials that can help you. I am telling you, your finances is something that can be fixed with a little bit of education and a whole lot more time than you've been investing. It's your money. You can make it grow. It's your future. You don't have to live your life from check to check. I'm telling you, it's doable, but do take some time to educate yourself. Those are my closing remarks. On behalf of Jackie, Tommy, myself, remember this, y'all, that God is everything. Without God, you ain't got nothing. You can believe that and take that to the bank. God is the answer to whatever's tripping you out, man. You ain't got to go through it by yourself, y'all. Don't forget to pray. Don't be ashamed to pray. And don't be too proud to pray, because prayer changes things. It really does, man. Don't get used to me saying it, because I ain't going to stop. Prayer changes things. If it's His will, we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. You hear me? Y'all be good. Y'all stay in peace. We out.